Good morning guys, welcome to my fourth vlog in Vlogmas. Today is December 4th and it is currently 6 a.m. and I have to get ready to go to the office. That is why I'm up so early. And let me tell you, I hate being up this early. One of the first things that I do when I go to the office is cleanse my skin and do my skincare, and only then I go and make some breakfast and so on. I've already brushed my teeth, changed to some clothes that I'll wear instead of a nightgown, and I'm again using the VT Mild Cica toner pad. Just quickly cleanse my skin, as I don't really want to, cleanse my skin in the sink and then get my hair wet. It's too early for me to even talk. By the way, this hair, it's so short. It's very weird to have hair this short as I've had it for. I've had it so long, for around last 3.5, 4 years. I never had it this short. I think it was last in 2019-20. This is weird for me. Okay, I have cleansed my skin with the toner pad and I feel that my skin needs extra hydration, and for that I am using this Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Barrier Essence. The great thing about this is that you don't need much. This is all I need for my face. And this is so hydrating and nice on the skin. If you haven't tried it, then I definitely recommend you do. I always take some on my neck. Then I use again the vitamin C serum. 3 pumps on my hands. And just pat it into my skin. And take the excess to my neck. Now I'm going to use my little eye cream from yesterday's advent calendar. Oh, I think I put too much. Whoopsie. Yes, I put on too much. Oh, I have it in my eyelashes. That I didn't want. Again, last step. I'm from Vitamin 3 Water Gel, as I want only something lightweight on my skin. Sometimes I skip the moisturizer and I go in straight with the sunscreen, but today I feel like my skin needs the extra hydration. Don't know why. Okay, and the last step will be sunscreen. And today I'm going to use this Skin 1004 Centella Hyal Cica Water Fit Sun Serum. As it's winter, I only use 3 pumps, as the UV rays are not that strong, but in the summer I use at least 6 to 10 pumps. This one is really nice and hydrating as well. And it leaves my skin quite glowy, so I need to powder it down quite a bit afterwards. Okay, so this is my morning skincare. Again, really quick. And now I think I'm going to make some breakfast and make some tea to wake me up. Guys, I have no idea why I had 2 pieces of bread with the yogurt. I had really problems eating that. Oh, I'm not really thinking as it's too early. But yeah, I'm going to put on some makeup, then pack my stuff and go to work. Hopefully there won't be like a giant traffic jam. I don't live that far from the office, but I can travel by car for around 1 hour, and that's 10 miles. 10 miles in 1 hour. Hate it. I'll use this Burrito BB cream, as I think I should use something lightweight today. And I have really bad habit of putting on too much BB cream. Hopefully this won't be too much. I'll also put my hair back, which is quite tricky with all those little hairs that I have right here. They don't really want to go back. I'm using this Real Techniques brush, just roughly blend it, and then I always go in with a sponge to even it out, so there are no brush strokes visible. Also, I need to clean my makeup brushes. I'm like wanted to do that for, I would say, 3 weeks. So I don't know if you can see, but it's really patchy when I just go on with the brush. So I just try to do my best with this. And then I take a sponge, I run it under the water, and then I always start with my eyes. I know this takes some of the coverage away, but I'm okay with that. So I only need a light layer. Not in the mood for like really full coverage makeup. And I also have a pimple forming in here, so we'll have to take care of that today. Okay, now you can see that the sponge took off some of my makeup, so I'm going to clean it with some soap. I always do this once I use this sponge for my face, so there are no germs collecting on it. Now I think I'll take some concealer. I use this Fenty Pro Filter one. And I will put it onto my spot, also right here. And anywhere that I feel I need more coverage, which isn't that many spots today. By the way, I hope I won't be forced to scrape off some ice from my car, because I'm not really in the mood for that. Well, we'll see. Now, because I used quite glowy sunscreen, I'm going to use some loose powder to powder this down. As you can see, my skin is quite glowy and I'm naturally very oily. So I need to be like really matte in order to not look like a disco ball by 3 minutes. If I used a pressed powder, I'd never get this matte. Do you have it as well, like me? As you can see, the shine is now gone, which is great. Now for contour, I'm using like an ancient contour powder from Freedom Cosmetics that I don't think really exists now. I always put a ton of powder on onto my forehead and just a very light nose contour. Now I use this Essence Satin Touch blush, which is like an ancient again, but it's powder, so it can last up for many years. I remember we were testing some old powders, like 6 or 7 years old, at uni for germs, and it had none. literally non-germs on your powder, so that's why I don't really tend to throw away some old powder products, because literally there are just pressed powders, so there's no moisture that the bacteria or yeast would need to live. Now again, another really old Revolution face palette, and I'm using this one here, so this highlighter, just really gently applying it. Don't want to be a disco ball again. I can never apply my mascara without it transferring onto my lids. I'm horrible at this. Do you also have problems applying your mascara without it smudging onto your eyelids? Or am I just weird that I cannot do it? I have a trick for all of you that smudge their mascara onto their eyelids, and that is let your lashes and also your lid dry out. So the mascara should be fully dry. Then take a Q-tip and just rub it off. That's it. Let me show you. So you can see there is some mascara right here. And now it's gone. You need a really light pressure. And also a Q-tip that does not do this. Oh. I feel like my bad luck continues throughout the week. Okay, it's off. See? It's gone. Just a Q-tip. That's all you need. I'm also going to apply some lipstick, and then I'll pack my things and go to the office. So it is currently 7:45. I was working the whole day, and I think that it's time to unbox our advent calendars. Poppy is already behind me. As you can see, she's sniffing today's treat, right? So let's unbox it. So she ran away with the little heart, as always. But yeah, she has her treat from the advent calendar, and now it's on to mine. Okay, so door number 4 is here. And yeah. So today's message is be your own kind of beautiful. And let's see what's inside. So this should be a day cream. Also, it has argan oil, vitamin E, and SPF 15. That is really nice. But it is not enough. SPF 15 is definitely not enough. Go for SPF 50 or 50 plus even. Okay, so this is kind of a thicker cream. This is a consistency I don't really go for, because thick creams like these tend to not be great on my oily skin. But turns out to be, yeah, it's a little bit oily. And again, smells really perfumey, like really cheap cosmetics. I think I'm going to use this for my elbows or on my knees and any other very dry spot on my body, except for my face, because this smells really bad. I mean, this was 18 quid. So, I mean, you cannot expect anything else. But the eye cream was nice. I applied it today as well. And yeah, it really seems like it's hydrating my eye area. And yeah, I've also tried the intensive serum that we had in day number 2. And it didn't break me out, I think. We have something right here, so I hope this is hormonal or something and not from that serum, because I applied it all over my face. Yeah, this will be a great body cream. A little update on my herbs. This is day 2 and still nothing's happening. The soil is still kind of wet, as you can see. This is the indicator, and it's between the minimum and maximum. So yeah, I guess we will have to wait, and hopefully we will have some herbs that we can then put into some yummy food. I know that today was quite boring, but there is one thing that I would like to do. And today I got this wallpaper from AliExpress. This is like sticky wallpaper that you can stick onto anything basically. And what I wanted to do with this is like a custom photography backdrop, because I have quite a few of them, but they don't really work as like a wall would. I mean, if you had like some nice wall or a backsplash or just a nice room in general, then you could take pictures in it, no problem, of food, I mean. But for me, it is kind of hard because this table, it is quite big, but all the environment that is on each side of it, it isn't very photography friendly. So I decided that I'm going to make a custom backdrop using this wallpaper from AliExpress. This should look like tiles, so fingers crossed it will look good. We are going to put it on like a furniture back side. Let me show you what I mean. This is how I store my backdrops. As you can see, I have quite a few. Here, some are double-sided, some are not. And I have these clamps that hold this together. And when I separate the clamps and the backdrops from this sheet, then this is literally the back sheet of any, let's say, kitchen cabinets or like wardrobe. This is a bit thicker, so it's not that easy to like bend it, which is nice. And it has one white side and one brown side. I would like to keep the white side white because photographing something on white backdrop is very nice to have. But I'm going to put it on this side. So yeah, let me bring you a little bit down so you can see everything that I'm doing. I'm going to take this and also unwrap the wallpaper. By the way, I got this from IKEA for like $4 and this from AliExpress again for like $3 or $4, so it is not very expensive to make your own backdrop. Also, I have seen people using like acrylic paint and like a sponge and they dab on some colors and it looks very pretty, but I think that I would ruin that. So yeah, this won't cover everything, which I knew from the beginning. But I hope that I will be able to at least connect it somehow on the top so it doesn't look bad. Okay, what I'm going to do is grab some scissors. So we have scissors and I'm going to use like a notepad or something just to like push out the air bubbles that might form when sticking this down. Okay, I'm just going to weigh some part down and try and peel this layer so it becomes sticky. As you can see, it's kind of a foil. And now I'm going just to stick this part. Let me tell you, it is quite tricky. Okay, so we have this part. Let's stick down. I'm just going to slowly unravel the bottom part. And as you can see, it wants to stick off. So I'm going to also stick the upper side, if I'll be able to separate it from the back paper. Okay. So I'm going to stick this down. Let's try and peel this whole layer. Okay, there we have it. And we are trying to do it as good as we can. Okay, so I'm really tugging onto it. Okay, there we have it. See, this is what I was talking about with those air bubbles. So I'm going to take my notepad and try and push it upwards and outwards. Okay. So not the best, but not the worst. Now I'm going to take off the scissors we're going to scroll this down. Now we are going to turn it upside down. And now slowly push it onto the backboard. So we are pushing it on the board so there are no air bubbles, bit by bit. Okay, so again, unravel a little bit and then push with an old pad. This is really proving to be a great tool. So if you have a book or a tablet or any notepad, this will work wonders. As you can see, I'm only pulling a little bit off from the back side and then slowly pushing it to the board. Also, if this is too long, then just cut it. Okay, now that we are reaching the end, I'm going to be very careful as to where I stop. So here just a little bit, and also here. And now I'm going to take my scissors and carefully cut it off, and I will guide the scissors with the board so I get a straight cut. So I'm going to take it a bit closer to me. Oops. I know this isn't going to be perfect. I knew it from the beginning. If you have some rough edges, you can still like tack them onto the side. Okay, so how did we do? I can see we have some air bubbles, so I'm going to push it out. I mean, it looks rough on this side. And also let's have a look on the bottom. Oh no, I don't want to drop it. Okay, so I didn't go in a straight line. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I have some of the wallpaper sticking out, but there's nothing horrible. Let's do it like this. Will this work? The bottom side isn't that important because usually I put down like a hand towel or something, but I think I'm going to try and cut some off. Also, having better scissors for this would be beneficial, but I'm working with what I have. Maybe an X-Acto knife would work nicely with this. But guys, I'm trying. Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying my best. Well, maybe not the best, but I'm trying. I've had a long day at work and I really don't feel like doing anything. Okay, this seemed to work. So you can drag your scissors alongside the board, but you have to first catch or make like a cut with your scissors, and on some places it just doesn't want to work. It didn't seem to be very sticky at the beginning, but looks like it will stick. Okay, so this was the easy part. As you can see, we have half of this backsplash done. And it doesn't look all that bad, which I'm kind of surprised by. But what we are going to do right now is cut this bit off so it's not that long. Okay, and now what I would like to do is like connect this part to the upper part. I think I got scammed because I got like 5-meter roll. I guess this week is like one big fail. Because look at this. I mean, will I be able to like connect it like this? Like if I cut it. Like this will be cut. So I'll connect it here. Will this work? I think no, but I'll try. Okay, I'll give this a try. So I'm going to bend it where I need it to be cut. So right here. Now I'm going to take my scissors and try and cut it in as straight line as possible. Okay, so we have this part. Doesn't look that bad. But now we will need another part, which is again not very good looking. So if I do this, then I will need like this part here, which I won't be able to have just like that. So I will have to probably do this. I will now have to cut this bottom part. So this connects here. Oh my god, this is turning into a puzzle. Okay, I'm going to put something here. And we will have to cut this part. So we will need to have the lines aligned. And are they? It looks like they are. How am I going to do this? Gosh, this is impossible. I mean, the idea was okay, but the execution is very bad. So now I have this strip that I think won't be of any help to me. And so now we have one piece here. It doesn't want to connect. This is impossible. Okay, so I will have to cut it like this. So this is again an excess. And now we want to put it here. And now I'll do the same here. And now, will I be able to salvage something with this part? Oh, guys, this is bad. This is really bad. This is a bit lower than it should be. But I cannot put it higher. Like this part, I think I can cut this part and then try to put it back in like on a crooked side. Okay, well, not my best work. I'm really mad at myself. This was supposed to be longer, much longer. yeah, and basically this is why I don't really like to get some things from AliExpress. Sometimes you get a roll that should be 5 meters and it is 1.5. Okay, we started off good and we finished off very bad. I'm also going to cut off the excess from the top. And also sorry about the lights that you can see from my ceiling. I also need to change one light bulb because I don't know if we got like bad light bulbs, but it stopped working like half a year after we got it. So this is my finished product for now. Because what I got left is this piece and this piece and this piece. This is going to the bin along with everything else that I have got. On the side, this is my backdrop, and as you can see on the bottom, it looks good. But on the top, it doesn't look good. I think I'm going to order one more of these wallpapers, and I'm going to like peel this off and then retape it with the new one. But for now, I think at least the bottom part of this right part will kind of work for photography. So I will show you what I mean, what I wanted to do with that. So what I wanted to do with this backdrop is basically just put it like here on the table, and instead of the like table itself or this table runner, I will put one of those backdrops that I have right here, and then I'll be able to take pictures, photos, or the recipes will look much better so that I have a backdrop like this. So I will switch this for one of those backdrops and I'll show you what I mean. So this is how I would like my photos to look like. You can see I put this backdrop on here, and if I want to make like video from the top or anything, then I can do so. This is what like a vertical video looks like. So this will be perfect. I think this looks good even with those crooked things. If I just try and do it like that, I think it's gonna look great. So this is what I want to achieve, and I think that this would look really nice even with some of my other backdrops. And this is what it looks like from horizontal video. I know that this is quite of a small board that I have used, but I mean, I don't really have that much space to put this thing to, so this is going to be great. Also, I didn't really show you my hair. I mean, it looks kind of fuller right now. It's short, but I kind of like it. It's fun. So I'm just going to have to color it because, as you see, this part is ginger and this is like my natural color, which I hate, so we'll have to fix that. But anyways, sorry again for the boring vlog today, but as I said, I had really quite a lot of work to do. Tomorrow we probably are going to bake the Christmas cookies that we prepped for yesterday. And I would also like to do my nails because, as you know, this is like chopped off from day 2. This broke on day 2 and this also broke. So I am going to have to do my nails so they all look the same. And also when we went to IKEA on the 1st of December, we got a shelf that I would like to put in this little cupboard. so we can store our cups and everything that is in here a bit more tidy. So that is what I might do tomorrow. And yeah, if there is anything that you would like to ask, or if there's anything that you would like to say to me, then leave a comment down below. If you would like to watch previous videos, you can watch them up here. I made a whole playlist so you can watch from day one. And also, if you liked this video, then give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you again for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye!